Local government. Why did the Auckland Transition Agency award the $53 million contract for the Auckland Council's Enterprise Resource Planning computer system without a competitive tender?
The Honourable John Carter.
Mr Speaker, the member's assertion is incorrect. I understand that the Auckland Transitional Agency ran a limited tender process to deliver. Well, if the members listen to the answer, they'll find out what it means. They ran a limited tender process to deliver an enterprise resource planning system. 9 parties were invited to respond to a tender as part of a selection process for choosing an implementation partner for the delivery of the system.
Phil Twyford.
Supplementary, Mr Speaker. Can the Minister confirm that the selection of a contractor for the $53 million contract for the Enterprise Resource Planning computer system was done on the basis of an internal evaluation, and the implementation of that system, worth approximately $14 million, was put out to a limited tender to 9 parties, as he described in his earlier answer?
The Honourable John Carter.
Yes, I can confirm, Mr Speaker, that there was a limited tender process, but I should also draw the member's attention to the fact that the project's costs about $124 million in total. This part of it's $53 million. Local government in Auckland normally spend about $90 million, and so the increased cost is not significant in the context of the reorganisation, and I'm confident that the Auckland Transition Authority and Auckland will get a good end result.
Phil Twyford.
Was advice sought from the Auditor-General regarding the tendering process or non-tendering process for the $53 million contract, given that several Chief Information Officers of the councils expressed their concerns in writing about the lack of a tender, with one describing it as indefensible and another urging the government to get advice from the Auditor-General?
Honourable John Carter.
Mr Speaker, I can't confirm that. It's an operational matter and I don't have that information. If the member wishes to give me a written question, I'll happily find the answer.
Phil Twyford.
Parliamentary. How does the awarding of a $53 million contract without tender demonstrate the kind of clear, transparent and accountable decision-making he has been advocating for local government?
The Honourable John Carter.
Mr Speaker, as I've said, the member should not continue to say there was no tender process. There was a limited tender process. And can I also say, Mr Speaker, that, as I've said earlier, this is a big project. However, I have every confidence in the Auckland Transitional Agency's handling of this issue. They're within budget, as was expected, and they're doing a particularly good job and to be commended for it.
Phil Twyford.
Did he consider the contract for a $53 million information technology system for the Auckland City expensive and risky in the terms of the Auditor-General's recommendation that competitive tendering should be used especially with expensive and risky projects?
The Honourable John Carter.
I don't accept that. The fact is that, as I've said, this is a big project. The total costs $124 million. Normally, well, if the members just listen, they'll get the answer. Normally, we spend $90 million on IT services in Auckland, across Auckland councils anyway, and I'm satisfied that we will end up with a good product that will serve Auckland and Aucklanders extremely well.
Question number 11, Dr. Jackie Blue.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question